Welcome back everyone to Brett's Garage. On today's episode we're going to have a look at the Peugeot. So yeah, we're going to have a look at the Peugeot. Very first thing we did was I took it in for a wheel alignment at work. I have access to a really good wheel alignment technician and wheel alignment machine. This is Ricky. He's doing the alignment on it. That's the correct tools. That's what you're supposed to use. You hammer out an alignment and it's really good. Anyway, we got the steering wheel going straight. It tracks perfectly down the road. I can't remember what it was out, whether it was toe, camber, caster, any of that sort of stuff, but now it's in spec. The other thing that I did really early on was I bought a set of wheels for it. I'd been watching them for a long time on TradeMe in the lead up to buying this vehicle, and they fit really well. This is the process of them going on. Obviously there's no tyre on there at the time. The tyre I currently have on there is a Toyo Proxy. Really good. Probably a little bit too sticky for what I need. It's supposed to be a daily driver, but I'd rather have more tyre than I need. And it is quite sporty. Now, the other thing about fitting these wheels was the wheel nuts were really awkward and wrong from factory for aftermarket wheels. Instead of being wheel nuts, they're actually wheel studs. So, yeah, go Peugeot. What I did was I had to order some aftermarket ones and fit them to the vehicle. They were then too long and bound up the brakes. Yeah, it was just a whole thing. So I got them cut down and then refitted, and they now fit perfectly. It's good. Happy with the result. As you can see, the wheels now look quite amazing. The other thing that I needed to do was to take off the peel and clear coat. Okay, so to fix that, what I wanted to do was sand it smooth. Obviously using a wet sanding 1500 grit sandpaper. A lot of water because you don't want to do it dry. And spray it with a new 2K clear coat. And this is our process. Righto. The reason the paint is like this is due to age and sun damage. You'll find a lot of cheaper paint jobs from this era are similar if they haven't been looked after properly. What we want to do here is to remove only the top layer of damaged clear coat with a light wet sand. As I said before, I'm using a 1500 grit sandpaper and water to help it stay lubricated. The first thing I've had to do was to remove the stupid paint protection sticker from the front of the bonnet. I'm not a massive fan of these things. It's to stop paint chipping from stones or whatever, but I think it looks crap, even when new. When sanding, you want to use a sanding block to get a nice flat sanding surface and apply firm, even pressure. You also want to make sure you're staying hydrated while working like this, and that you're sanding every part of the area evenly. It really pays to soak the whole bonnet while sanding too. Don't be shy with the water. We now move on to the roof and continue the process up here. Then it's paint time, the most exciting time of all. Hold the can nice and close to where you're applying it, using a good old blast to really get it on thick. Don't be too worried about runs, you can flatten them right out with the paint roller. You can see the results from this really speak for themselves. So that's a walk around the Peugeot, how to fix a bonnet, how to, make it look really good. Obviously it's a bit of a piss take. I don't take too much of this seriously. We'll be back next time. Don't know when that'll be. Showing you more interesting things about this, because obviously, it's what you guys want to see. It's what you're here for, isn't it?